Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Vintage Story. I wanted to show you guys, before we head through the Translocator, our chickens did grow up. Or they hatched. So we have a brown, a black, and a yellow over here. Now I'm not going to feed those until the babies grow up. They don't take that long. But we're going to go ahead and let the babies grow up, and then we're going to thin out a little bit. And then we'll breed them and start another generation. So I want to try to shoot for that 10th generation as quickly as possible. So that way we'll have chickens that don't squawk and squeal and run away every time we come near. I did go ahead and I made some more ladders. And we're going to go ahead and get 2 of our metal parts and 3 of our temporal gears out. And we're going to head over, turn on our translocator, our first translocator, and see where it leads. And I'm hoping, my dream is that it leads to a cave where nearby there is one of the metal underground parts that are filled with things that drop metal parts and things, and have locust nests and all that, but not so close that we're right on top of it when we come in. And that above ground it is just, and that either below ground or above ground, you know, somewhere that there's just a ton of basalt where it can serve as a great basalt mine. So we shall see. But anyways, we are going to take our metal parts, right click those in, and then we're going to take our temporal gears, right click those in, and there we go. We now have a repaired static translocator. Open this up just mildly here, and then if we stand inside of this, we're going to get some shaking, and we're going to get teleported to a random what is this luck? It's just madness. And who knows, there could be an area down there that has what we're looking for. We'll see. I didn't bring my axe and stuff with me. That's my bad. But torches and flint. Yeah, because I don't think we're going to spend that long over here before we head back. Because I didn't bring anything with me, really. Oh, wow. Okay, that's really... that's really convenient. As far as going up. Oh, man. This... And you know what? Oh, man. Okay. Let me see. Let me look at the map. Where are we at? We are... negative 4,000, 7,000. Man, that's pretty far away from, yeah, right up here is where we've explored, and we came down all the way to here. So that's pretty good. Okay, this is going to be easier to, well, say that. Maybe I should have came out a little bit farther than that. Oh, it falls down there too. Okay, it just falls down everywhere. Okay, yeah, probably what I'm going to do then is I'll just put a ladder there. Oh man, this is a big... it's a big old cave section. I'm going to throw on my plate and stuff. Plate and friends. Just to be on the safe side. We're not like super deep, but who knows? Oh, but it goes. Oh, it goes deeper. Man, I'm so glad we have a basalt rock quarry. Oh, we got obsidian rock. How nice. How very, very nice this cave is. And the nice thing is, I don't hate mining any of it. It's not like andesite where I'm like, oh man, gotta get more andesite stone. No, we have basalt. Okay. Lots of things to loot or pick up down here. I think I got one piece of smooth. Yeah, right there. I got a few other paths that I can check here. These caves aren't really harsh either. I like it. Oh, we got zinc. Look at that. Now we can use all that bismuth that we've got. Well, oh, I should have taken a sample. I didn't. Hopefully I'll find more. Yeah, there we go. I need a sample piece. Doesn't seem like there's much, but since we don't use it for tools, I mean, I'm mainly going to be making mining bags. Like 3 of those. 3 is kind of what I like to have. That way you still have 1 for like general purpose. And then we're going to make like lanterns and stuff with it. We'll have to bring our prospecting pick over and take a prospect of this. We haven't even gotten above ground yet. There's no telling. I hope it's just like the biggest orchard of fruit trees we've ever seen. So what did we get? 6 medium chunks of sphalerite? Not bad. What? Oh, I thought it was another translocator area. Okay, 1 second. Okay, yeah, there's nothing. Loose rusty gears. We'll take these. How many did we get? 10. Silver diadem. I don't know. I actually kind of like it. Bing. Yeah, we're gonna wear that. We got blue wallpaper and cow skulls. Aged wooden fences. Oh, I like it. Hey, we got a messenger hat in here. Basalt and oh, a minstrel cloak. I don't have the space, but that's okay. We got a minstrel cloak. Okay, so we will come back to that and loot everything. But I don't know why I kill these guys. I really don't. Instead of just running by, I feel the need to stab them. But I rarely ever actually loot them because it's usually just flax fibers, and that's rare even. But yeah, I totally thought that was another translocator room for a second, and I was like, man, translocator right next to a translocator. Like, you don't see that very often at all. And then you kind of have like your own little teleport network all in one place very conveniently. And so this mountain will become a basalt quarry. And it does seem like we have zinc here. We'll take a prospect of it. I would actually love it a lot if there was iron too. But if not, that'll be alright. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to use the ladders to make sure that we can easily just run in a straight line to the top. And I also just want to take a peek. I mean, I don't have any inventory space, but worst comes to worst, I can throw something down, you know. Okay, that looks like quartz. Yeah, quartz in basalt. And I do see a trader right over there. So we'll bring our gears back. And this looks like it could be a great place to get Terra Preta. It's going to be dark soon, though. I've got a couple things I can do around the base, so I'm going to head back at the moment. I'm going to make up some more food. This is an extremely steep but climbable entrance. Let's head back through. I'm so excited because I now have access to shale, slate, basalt, which are going to be like the 3 main stone types for a big portion of our base. It's going to be very dark and gray colors for the majority of it. So for that build, actually, I'm going to put my lamp back. My emergency. Let's run out the door and grab the lamp. Okay, but I'll be back here in just a minute, and you can see our nice new armor sitting on here. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Like the fact that it is a basalt mine, basically. Oh, and I see forget-me-nots right out the gate. I like that. This also potentially... Oh! Pink apple tree. Hey! Yes! I guess we'll just continue on. This looks like plains. This will be a good time. Yeah, it's a baby. We're not going to cut it down right now. Oh, almond mushrooms grow here. Aha. That is a mushroom type that I do not have. I guess I'm going to take berry bushes. We have so many of them. Like when I got back, oh, we have basalt gravel here too. Decent little area of it. I like it. Oak and maple. We have dryad saddle, so we have new mushrooms in this area. I really, really do love that. Now, unfortunately, we didn't get around to getting the apothecary area set up yet. So, our one mushrooms went bad, but that'll be alright. Like I said, I know where to get more. It's not a big deal. Cheddar cheese, agricultural supplier, K-pox seeds. Oh, I do like that. You've got cabbage seeds. Cold resistant until -5, heat resistant until 35. We could grow those in ours. Spelt bread, compost. Those are 5 gears. You buy soybeans. I like the fact he sells K-pox too. Because K-pox is like that. It's just a nice brown. Got 43. That would run me 5. And it would give me 2. And then for the K-pox, that's 8 gears. You know, I don't think I want to buy either one of them. He's one that we could check back with. You know, he's not far. My only concern, I want both of those things, right? But my only concern is I might go out here and there might be cabbage seeds. You know, and then I would have wasted those gears. And the same with K-pox. I mean, I doubt I'm going to find K-pox. But still, you know, I still don't think I want to drop gears on it right this second. Because I feel like I would be kind of impulse buying them. This looks like a job for Terra Preta. So I can get more farmlands. During the night I did put my seeds back out. Oh, you know what? I didn't mark my cave. Well, actually, pink apple. There we go. That's where we go down at. Because it's literally right as you walk out the cave. It's fine. I think I could find my way back without issue. But yeah, it did slip my mind. Oh, I see an apple. I see a fruit tree. What do we have? And it looks like it's tall enough I'll be able to cut. Pink apple. My area is like apple tree city. We haven't found anything except for pink and yellow apple, which is fine. But I do want the others. Alright, I'm going to take a clipping. Let me, there it is. Do we just want to take one or do we want to take 2? We're going to take 2. Whoops. I didn't realize that was the top segment. For some reason, I didn't realize it. I'm sorry, tree. You'll live, I hope. If not, it's a good thing you're a pink apple and I got a lot of you right now. But I really do. I really am praying that you survive. Like I said, I never really cut them down to where they don't have any leaves. But I'll tell you what, since we did that... I don't like doing this normally, but that gives us 3 clippings. Surely one of them will take, and we'll be able to take clippings from our own trees in the coming years. So we got flax. Seems like a lot of the same plants. Yeah, I'm doubtful. I mean, I'm doubtful that we're gonna find cabbage. So I'm kind of leaning towards running back and grabbing those cabbage seeds and that K-pox seed maybe. I might weave my way back over there and just go ahead and hit up the trader. I feel like I would regret it later if I don't. And the K-pox seed, hopefully we can make a bunch more seeds. Now, like I said, I don't usually have a lot of luck with seeds, but maybe. We're going to stay hopeful. Oh, they got indigo milk cap here too. Good. Alright, I am back. I'm going to take that and that. And that leaves us with 30, which I think is still a respectable amount. And then we got cabbage and K-pox. So, and it's nice too because whenever you come out of the translocator, it's It's almost that same feeling when you start a new world. Because you basically have a brand new area to explore. Without, you know, traveling by foot for a while. This is actually a really pretty area, too. Like, and it seems like basalt goes on for a long time. I love that mountain over there. Which direction are we headed? I want to go over here, actually. Because that looks like a trader. But now we've got a new food to eat, and we also have new wood to grow. Which means we really need to start our tree farm up. But generally you want really big patches of land for tree farms, so we're going to use that really big space that we've got to the west of the hamlet. Alright. We already got turnips. So. We got more fire clay. I find fire clay more often than I find blue clay. Okay. Clothing merchant. Thank goodness. I have located you. Now I just gotta hope you have winter clothing. You buy clothes, you buy flax. You buy the squire hood. I'm not gonna sell it to you, but you buy it. Okay, so we have copper bracelet. Shepherd cowl. Merchant shirt. Ooh, I like it. I mean, I think it's the same. Yeah, it's the same warmth as our malefactor shirt, but oh my gosh, I love it. Leather bracers. Jord robe. He sells Gambison for 15 gears. Oh my god. Merchant pants. Okay, now unfortunately he does not have what I'm looking for, but I do kind of want the merchant clothes. Maybe I will buy. Oh, kind of medium temporal storm. What? I'm out exploring. Leave me alone. Yeah, but I just maybe. I mean, one day, yeah, because collecting clothes is fun, but I'm really trying to find winter clothes at the moment, not minstrel clothes. Okay, I guess we're gonna start heading back home because I've got a little bit of a jaunt ahead of me. But if I don't make it back in time, that's fine. We'll just run through the temporal storm. Just run. Because that's an option too. Just keep running. I've got a lot of stuff in my inventory anyways. I mean, I still got a lot of stuff I could throw down, but I can dump it off. You know, it's not like I've come that far. There's our tree. Oh, there's a pear tree. I did not even see it. There's a pear tree right next to the pink apple. Oh my gosh. I'm going to leave that one, though. Let me amend this. I just figure out... Oh. We got 10 liters of blueberry juice. Oh, I did that one day, and I totally didn't have the bucket even underneath it. Just wasted a little bit of it. Not a big deal. It's just berries at the end of the day. And it looks like we actually ended up getting most of it. Because it was a little shy... And we still got 6.5 liters. So yeah, we got the majority of it. That's what matters. So, I mean, we could make a few pieces of compost right now, but I don't know. I'm probably not going to, but we could. We could do it. Alright, so Temporal Storm is imminent. We're about to have the party starting up. I'm going to get in here for just a moment, I guess. Or do we... Nah, you know what? I'm probably going to be running just shield the whole time. And we'll just come back to here if we find that we need a safe place. Even though we've actually got a lot of safe places around the village here, so. Tainted. I mean, the biggest thing is it's going to be tough for us to actually loot them like this. At least scout our drifters a little bit. See, now's when temporal storms are all fun to be had. Rusty gear. Kind of nickel and dime it to some degree, but that's alright. Let's check out this nightmare. Aha! You found your way over the box there. Hey, now. I'm just trying to loot the dead body in your pen. Like, I don't know why you gotta attack me for. And now we're whining. Okay, that's unfortunate. I thought for sure being out there in the mess of it. Yeah, so unfortunately we didn't do great as far as loot goes, but oh, we just still have one deep drifter. Come on. At least give me a rusty gear, please. Nope, nothing. Okay. Alright, at this point I want to head over to our treasure hunter trader just to see if they have anything. I know the treasure hunter can get clothes, and so I want to see if he's got any clothes today by chance. Also, while we're over here, we can grab a few shells. Oh! Terra Preta. Yes, please. Yes, please. I do not mind if I do. See, I've been through this area a bunch, but I guess I've never ran up this side. There's 40. 40 Terra Preta there. Alright, she's the one that's just got paintings and stuff. Okay, sounds good. What about you? Fur gloves. That would be good. Because ours right now is only a max warmth of 0.5 degrees, and this does 1.5 degrees. So I do want those. Oh, and he's got a recurve bow for 11 gears. Now I think I'm going to pass. That's a class-specific one, actually. But yeah, let's take our fur gloves. Awesome. Those will get put up for winter. I don't really need them outside of winter. Once it gets real cold, and then we'll throw them on, and we should be able to repair them just each year, and we should be all set. Okay, now here is our dark purple scallop, our cinnamon volute, and our clam, our latte clam. And then I think over here, I want to say it's a latte conch, maybe? But we do have... Oh wait, that's the wolf I killed earlier. Last episode. So never mind. Latte clam. So we actually got 2 of those. That's fine. Does not hurt my feelings a bit. I really hope we get fishing. And I hope whenever we get fishing, we can have aquariums. Because that would just be wonderful. But we might come around the other side of the lake. Oh, we got borax down here. Alright. Surprised this is all still frozen. Because it is... Well, it's 16 degrees Celsius here, but, you know... This would have thawed. Can I hit you from... back here? That's a bit high. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I think I'm going to end up using more arrows and durability than it's worth at that range. There we go. Ah, this bow's so nice. Like, ranged weapons on here are so good. I mean, wolves aren't that bad to go in with melee, but they do still deal a little bit of damage, and of course they deal durability damage, which does add up rather quickly with how many wolves I kill. So being able to ping those at a distance, and see, I'm still 62 iron arrows. And I'm really about 100% sure that the 2 that we lost last episode were really just because I shot them wide somewhere and just didn't pick them up. I think that's more likely than them breaking, than 2 breaking right out the bat. I mean, it's possible, but maybe one might have broken, but I'd be surprised if 2 broke. But it all comes down to the odds too. We got 2 fruit trees, you know, the first ones we planted, so it's hard to say. Alright, but let's head over to our translocator and pop over to the other side. I'm going to go ahead though. Actually, I'm going to trim all this back a little bit. I love that. How the maple seeds do that. You know, when I was a kid, we used to call them whirly birds. That's what we called them. Those maple tree seeds. And we used to play with them, like, as a kid. Like, that's the most amazing thing ever. You know. Alright, that should be good. Everything kind of trimmed back just a little bit. Give us a little bit more space. Man, this rain is dense. Rainfall in this area is almost all the time. Oh, we got blue clay. And we got a ruin here with a ore vessel. Looks like all copper. Yeah, just 8 nuggets of copper. Usually if I go ruin excavating, I just want to be doing nothing but ruin excavating. Because it takes a little bit, and plus your inventory fills up, and a lot of this stuff stacks. Alright, we got a farming vessel. Actually, there's surface bony soil. We got feathers and cattails. And at this point, what's nice is we're going to be able to make a mining bag, or a few mining bags, I think. And then with those, I can gather a whole lot more basalt at a time. Because, yeah, I mean, it's 4 slots bigger than our backpack. Of course, whenever most of the time that I've been farming stone and stuff in the past, I've had 4 slot bags. Now we've got 6 slot bags. And with the mining bags, I can add an extra 12 slots, you know, using the 3 mining bags like I prefer. I mean, you could go with replacing all 4 of your bags. It's just, I feel like, I mean, I guess if you're only mining, then yeah, maybe. And yeah, actually, with us teleporting straight into where we're going to be mining slate, it's not like I really need anything in my inventory other than a sword, a pick, and some food and bandages. Maybe not even bandages, really, but yeah. So I might end up making 4 mining bags. That looks like a wolf pack. And if so, it'll be the first wolves I've seen over here. Like, this place is like almost wolfless compared to where we live. That's a ram's. Never mind. I thought you were a wolf. Yeah, I really don't think there's wolves here. I'm surprised we haven't seen any. Like, around my base, literally like all wolves. Hey, what do we got? Cracked vessel for tools. Oh, God. No, don't want it. Take it back. You can have it, Ruin. Just keep your stone tools. Alright, that just leads into the Basalt Wonderland. I swear. This area is like all basalt. I don't know that I really want to go through basalt mountains because you don't find a whole lot, you know. I see a lot of obsidian nodes. And I think I see peat. I do see peat. Let me go ahead and grab a bunch of this. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it all. I'm just not going to have the inventory space. It's actually a pretty decent sized deposit. Got almost... almost 6 stacks of peat. So that should be good. That's another kind of alternative for us to use for cooking that we might use. We've got a lot of peat nearby. We've also got a lot of brown coal though, and we can always make charcoal. I like peat. Honestly, I like peat though most of all, just for decorating. Just big old piles of peat. In places. I don't know, there's just something about it. It always looks good. So, there's a trader up here. What do you have? Fur gloves. You actually buy a bit of stuff. Charcoal. I could fill that demand real easy. Steel. 3 gears. Can't make it just yet, but oh, you sell the blacksmith apron. I have to get it for when I'm working in the forge. I have to be wearing the blacksmith apron. Oh no, you're buying them. Never mind. It's looking at the wrong side and got really excited there for a second. Okay, never mind. But yeah, I'll start making my way back home at this point. It's starting to get dark, and we have a ton of seeds and berry bushes at this point. Like, I'm not picking up berry bushes right this second because I don't really have the inventory for it, but I mean, I can always accept more berry bushes for sure. Like, I don't think there's ever a point where you're like, I don't need any more of these things, but I mean, it could be because I hoard things, but it's just if you got more berry bushes, add more berry farms. Okay, I went ahead and I got our fruit stuff moved over to here, and I've been filling these out because we've got a literal ton of berries coming in. Our wines and stuff are done. I want to come back to here. I'm about to make these last two crocks. I'm about to make blueberry jam because I don't have much blueberry jam. I just made white currant and made a bit more of these like mixed jams. Now at this point, what I would like to do, let me set that here. I always hate trying to pull these off. Let me just clear these shelves off. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and seal these just using our beeswax. So super cheap to do. And this is going to allow it to store for a lot longer. You can also do the same process with fat, but of course fat is, it's not really more valuable than beeswax because, you know, we make candles with beeswax, but it's a little bit harder to have enough, you know, just to throw around for like sealing jars, whereas beeswax, I have like 8 half stacks or something at the moment. I've got a lot of beeswax, so we're going to be using beeswax just to seal up all of our jars real quick. And if you take a look, these are good for like 12 years, as opposed to 1 year. And that way, we're not really rushed. I mean, we can eat these one day long into the future, and they'll still be good. So it makes it a little bit less of a rush, and that way we can kind of stockpile. You know, say this year we'll stockpile. I mean, once I fill those 2 crocks, that's probably going to be it for this year, just because I'm starting to actually have to tap into my stockpile honey. And I'm happy to say I did remember to grab my bow staves out, so we're up to 74% dried at the moment. I don't know, I might end up making some more crocks before the end of the year and just sealing them up. Once our honey gets back under control. It's a lot of honey to make a whole lot of jam, but at the same time it's very, very worth it in my opinion. Also, I did plant our other cuttings down through here, and I wanted to show you. First up, we have babies in the pen now. Of course, with Generation 0, these things are near impossible to milk. Whenever they do that, you need to let go. Yeah, you can see I wasn't able to milk either of them. They've had their babies like a few days back. Like this one can be milked again. And we kind of want to let go just right before they do that, and you can see it pops back up. Oh. There we go. We got our very first batch of milk. And there we go. It's fresh for 9.1 days, so we will want to drink that up. But of course, we can either just drink it straight from the bucket, or we can use a bowl to do it. You kind of have to get used to the timing, because it's basically like a certain, you notice there was a certain kind of time frame where I could run it, and then she would do that. You kind of just want to let go right before she does that. Give her a second, and you would have noticed on the tooltip that at first it said she's too stressed to be milked, but then within like a split second it would turn back to she can be milked, but she may become aggressive. And then you just basically want to just keep doing that until it almost feels, you kind of get a feel for it where it's almost, you know, it's going to be comfortable to go ahead and milk her just a little bit more, a little bit further, you know. Also, if we take a look over here, I've been bringing this out. It still needs a roof and stuff, and finish running that. But we finally have all of our dump chests cleaned up, and you can tell this is all andesite. All these crates are andesite. But this way we kind of have more of like a centralized location, dump all of our stones there, and not have them just piled up everywhere. So you can see I feed my pigs. Even though I'm not breeding them, I feed them consistently because I have lots of berry mash. And that way it just kind of keeps their weight up. I think all my animals are at a good weight, but I did put our peat out. So we have a nice peat deposit here. Brought some firewood over that's hidden behind those bloomeries. And I've been making, oh yeah, these are done. I've been making fire clay bricks because we were pretty much out of them. And this way we have a nice big stockpile that'll last us for a bit. And those are shingles over there. Not fire clay shingles. I actually considered making fire clay shingles, but then I was like, well, I still got more blue clay that I've been meaning to run, so. I wanted to show you something. We're going to try a spot back here. Because I was running back from the chicken area a second ago, and I noticed This area right here, see how this is all weirdly shaped? This could potentially be a meteor spot. Sometimes they're going to be more round, and sometimes they're going to be really strange like this. Sometimes they'll have one divot, sometimes they'll have a few block divot, but it just kind of looks suspicious. And I remember seeing it before, but at the time it was just like, okay, I'll just try to remember that because I never mark things if I think I'll remember them. And I didn't have iron tools at the time, so we're actually going to dig down here. And this is actually one of many spots that I've dug in the last couple episodes. We'll just dig down. We have meteor finally. By the way, I've actually dug a lot of spots over the last couple episodes. I didn't expect to find my first meteor for this series right next to my base like this, but I was just working around here and happened to notice that spot. You know, if I don't find it, I edit it out. But I think I dug... when I was editing the footage, I think I dug like, I don't know, like 20 or something. Spots, checking them. Anything that looks funny like that, I tend to at least check the surface. I don't dig down like super far, you know. What we're going to do, there's a couple important resources here. Meteoric iron is fine to use for tools and things. I tend to just save it for decorating. I do not have my chisel on me. But let's go ahead, let's dig around this. And it's important that we mine this swavite, because there is a chance, either that or just take it with silk touch for the swavite, because it's also really nice to build with. We'll get some smooth, whatever we can pull out of this as smooth. Of course, we could chisel it, but if we chisel it, we can't make polished stone, so I'm going to take as much smooth as I can out of this. But around your meteor deposits will always be swavite. I saw a diamond! Rough diamond. You can also find these. There's a chance whenever you mine swavite that you can get some diamonds. But meteoric iron, you know, it makes a whole set of tools. We will want some of it as ingots. What I'm probably going to do, I mean, we could take it with a chisel, and that's an option too. I do plan on building with it, but I also plan on using the ingots for decoration. So I think we're going to at least mine some of it. And as it stands, if this is all the meteoric iron that's in this, now there's more. Okay. What we'll do, we'll break this. And of course, you do have to have iron to break this. You can still get it off, you know, a smooth stone, or you can take it with a chisel. But if you want to mine it, you're going to need some iron. And depending on the deposit, sometimes you'll actually find bits of like meteoric iron nuggets sometimes as you're digging around, kind of around it, so like the dirt and stuff around it. There we go. So we got 4 smooth meteoric iron, and we got 6 iron meteorite pieces. So, and you can also see they are 2 pieces of this smelt into a meteoric iron ingot. So we have 3 ingots from what we mined, and then we got 4 smooth pieces. Now at this point, we're going to take just as much swavite as we possibly can as smooth, and then the rest of it we'll get, you know, we'll mine it, and we have that chance to get some diamonds. Which diamonds are extremely valuable with traders. But let me go ahead and dig out as much smooth swavite as I can, and we'll see how we come out. Alright, I got all of that mined up. If you want to see what we've got going on down here, that is the space where the meteor hit. So you can see it's kind of came out to be a meteor shape. Of course, I did have to mine some of the chert because I was trying to break that off smoothly. But if you want to see what all we got, that didn't come from it, of course, but we got all of this. This is all just junk, basically. But we did end up with 3 rough diamonds, almost a stack and a half of smooth swavite. So, not bad. And then I got also this. But yeah, that wasn't a bad meteor at all. And that's going to give us enough of the polished swavite to maybe do a floor or something, you know. I had to stop ever so often because of temporal instability. Now at this point, since we do have enough hammers, I am going to get... I can't remember, did I already run blooms? No, I haven't ran any. I'm going to run these again between episodes probably or something. I want to make, I think, what do we have, 24? Yeah, 24. I think I'll make 8 picks, 6 hammers, and 10 chisels with another batch of blooms, iron blooms. So, but what I would like to do, which I can make more bronze, but I'm going to go ahead and make 2 bronze plates real quick. A couple things I want to do before we wrap up the episode. And then probably next episode, I think, will be more of like a building episode, kind of working around the area. I know we have apples that are going to be coming in soon. So I would like to get those. I've been debating if I want to work up there or work on the windmill next episode. I'm kind of leaning towards the windmill. I'd love to get up there. I really, really want to. But I'd like to maybe spend at least one more build episode down here before we spend some up there. So I'd like to get the windmill, and then I'll probably do a little bit of chisel work on the outside of some of these buildings and maybe try to get the ceiling up in that finally. And then I may make some bismuth bronze between episodes since we do have... whoops. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Alright, and there is one. Alright, and there is our last one. And there is our very first mining bag. And of course we can, boom, do that. And this means, of course, that it can only accept basically stones, ores, that sort of thing within this. Oh, and our bow staves are done. Yay! Alright, now before we end out the episode, I want to go ahead and pop on over, I think, yeah, that's the one that had the 0.1 serving. We're going to go ahead and pop through. I want to take a prospect of our basalt area, just to get a general idea. Based on what we get, we know that there's those kind of ores. Actually, I think I can take this one. I think that's far enough. It looks like, oh, this means that we might have magnetite in our general vicinity, and rhodocrostite, maybe bismuth, sphalerite, and cinnabar as well. Minuscule amounts, so I mean they probably wouldn't be right here, but you know, this area goes on and on and on like the basalt does, so we could probably find another potentially good source of iron somewhere off in this area somewhere. So that's actually very, very promising. I was hoping for another area for iron maybe. This area is slightly lower on the magnetite scale. So we're going to mark this with our, like, don't come this way. don't mine in this area maybe. Let's see if we can get a better reading real quick. We'll check the other cardinal directions to see what we've got. Okay, looks like our magnetite went up a little bit, 0.6%. Still very poor though. Okay, so here we're 0.7 with poor bismuth. Looks like the magnetite falls off in this direction, but the bismuth does go up. There is that possibility. Okay, here it's 0.8%. It's poor. Tell you what, since all these are 0.8, let's go a bit further. Okay, it drops down to 0.7%. So if we're going to find it, it's going to be either up here or up here where it continues on. But my prospecting pick's about to die on me. So I'll have to do some further prospecting, but that's fine. I've got kind of a general idea of where I would like to mine. So at least we have maybe the possibility of tapping into some magnetite, you know? So what I'll probably do is start the mine probably just right back here. Might even bring a door with me just so I can seal this off, because it's kind of cave-ish back in here. And that way we don't have to worry about drifters making their way over. I'll be doing a lot of basalt mining between episodes and getting a bunch of smooth basalt. But yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay updated with when new videos come out. And I hope to see you guys next time. We had another fruit tree take. We got both of the pink apple trees here in the front. They have both taken. Oh my gosh. So we've only had one fail so far. Oh man. The luck is insane. I tell you what. Like, this never happens to me. Like, in my non-YouTube world. It never happens. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay updated with when new videos come out, and I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, stay safe. I'll see you guys then.